Hello, hello, everyone. How are you doing today? I hope you are doing well. It's Friday, everybody. Woohoo! I'm doing some of my work that I have to do before I do my show. As you know, I got to go over and like myself. I see you all over there in chat. Hello, hello, you all. And I'm going to share this on the Twixverse and the Threadosphere, and then we're going to do a poll. Oh, I'm having issues today. Um, we have typing music. Do, 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 do. And let's post this here. And then we'll close this and close that and go over to threads and post that. And then we will be good. So posting. And it is posted, so we're good there. Everything looks good. I've got all that. Oh, I know. I have a poll. I have a poll today. Let me stick it here so I can type these words in. Okay. Today is Alien Day, but not like just general. It's about the movie. So our movie today, our poll today is, I like this alien creature best. We're going to go with the Yacha, which is the predator. We're going to go with Xenomorph, which is Alien in the movie Alien. Then we're going to do E.T. and we are going to do Alf. So those are our three, the alien creature I like best today for our poll. And now we are going to check our chat. We have Sci-Fi Mommy. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing well. Snorter Poopus Cube Bird, the same to you. Hello, humans and other critters. I hope this Friday is finding you well. We have Stream Elements, Siri Bot over there on the Twitch side. Oh, time to enjoy your last hours of freedom and a nice nap before the arrival of Sister Bear. Well, enjoy your last hours of freedom and get a nice nap in before. I agree totally. Family is wonderful, but sometimes family can be stressful, especially if they're over in your neck of the woods. When you're visiting, it's not always so bad, but when it just sometimes is stressful, I understand that. And we have Sue B720. It's not Saturday, it's Friday. But I will have a happy Saturday. I know. Retired life. Hard to figure out what day it is. I get it. But yes, it is Friday. But a happy, happy day to you, Subi. I understand getting your days all messed up. And Dadman says, yes, Alien tomorrow. Good morning to you, Dadman. Yes, 11 a.m. We are going to be watching the Alien movie. So I am not going to be doing my morning musing stream. Um, I'm going to do a stream after we watch Aliens. I think I'm just going to call it Movie Musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking. And we'll have Dadman with me and maybe. Maybe some other people too. We'll see how that works out. And oops, TGIF. Yeah, don't make those weekends go away fast. And we have hellos and hellos to everybody, and so we are doing well. Um, my 2 little blurbs here, yes, if you wanna help, park streamers raise, their $5,000 for their, charity that they're, walking for, you can go to the link that's on the slide and, support them. If you can't support them, monetarily, you could take that link and you could share it to your media platforms and, get the word out. Also, on Tuesday, I'm going to be doing the first section of the Indiana Jones, um, build that I got. It's like in 3 sections. So, I'm gonna be working on the first section. I don't know if I'll get it done in one setting, so I'm not sure. I might be doing that Thursday or I might be doing the second section. We'll see. I'm hoping that I can get these done, each section done in one sitting. So, yes, that's what I am going to be doing on Tuesday at 1 p.m. And Dadman says he's going to bed at a decent time tonight, so no squirreling. And Snorter Poopy says, bought your sister some Zephyr Hills water and a package of Charmin because bears are fussy about toilet paper. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Quiltably soft. Squirrel! Squirrel! Yes. No squirrel chasing tonight. So, yep, it's Friday, the last Friday of the month of April. That's crazy that it's already April, January, March, April. Wow, 4 months in. That is insane to me. Just absolutely insane. Um, but yeah, happy last Friday of April of 2024. We have 7 people watching. Thank you very much. How is our poll going here? Let's see. We have 4 votes. We have Alf, 3 for Alf, and 1 for the xenomorph, the alien. Very interesting. Um, I was wondering if I put some of the cute ones in, if one of them would win. So it's my experiment. Oh, I have been so thirsty. So let's go ahead and start our puzzle because after the show, I am going to go visit my mother in law and sit with her for a bit. So I told him it'd be, you know, early afternoon. So, yep, those are my plans for today. I'm taking my laptop with me. I got a laptop bag yesterday. Um, and oh my gosh, it fits my lap book perfectly. I can put my stuff in there that I need. I'm going to do a little work over there while I'm visiting, so that will be nice. Um, and yes, thank you all that have supported me because through your support, monetary support, I was able to get that laptop. And so I thank you all so much for that. Um, and yeah, I can stream at places too. So that's another cool thing that I will be able to do. So it is 10 minutes past the hour, 10:10 in my neck of the woods, which, as you all know, is the East Coast of the United States. And we are ready to do the puzzle. Yay. Yes. Dadman says, a Mombi voted for Predator. Ha 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 ha. I don't think so. I was trying to sit here and figure out who voted for Predator. Did you vote for Predator, Dadman? Well, it's time for our daily sequence. I hope it's easier than the one yesterday. Even though we solved yesterday's, uh, getting that first few words were like difficult. We'll do adieu today. It has a D in it. Nope, it wasn't you. Sci-fi said nope. Mexican Ironman's not favorite show. Alf. Predator is good, but not my favorite. I agree. I thought it was kind of I thought it would be kind of a hard choice because I picked him and I'm going, wow, I just really don't know. Um, um, I really just didn't know which one to pick. So we have a D and we don't have, let's see, DORKS. We'll do dorky. Ha ha, that's a neat word. We'll see if we'll do dorky. Because that's how I'm feeling this morning. I'm feeling a little dorky. And Snorted Poopa says, it wasn't me. Alf and I both like cats. They're delicious. Mm. Dorky. Well, it starts with a D and there is an O and an R in it. Hmm. And Sci-Fi says, we are all in good company to Snorted Poopas that us cat people, that they are cat people too. But Sci-Fi wouldn't eat them though. So what other word can we put here? Let's put DROPS. How about drops? Well, there's a DRO. Droop. You guys think droop? We'll get this first word and then I'm going to have you guys guess them. So droop. Droop. It was droop. This one has an S, an A, and an I, but not in the spots that they are on the board. So let's see. What is our first celebration today? Oh, Dadman, this is a cool one. When I saw this, I thought of you. It's National Historic Marker Day. Historic markers all across the nation provide a glimpse into the past and preserve history for future generation. National Historic Marker Day invites volunteers and communities to come together to maintain their markers. Unfortunately, weather and time take their toll on these small monuments to history. By working together, we not only ensure these markers tell the story to future generations, but we also take the opportunity to celebrate the history and culture they preserve. And that is so true. We have stopped. We search for historic markers, and if we see one, if we can, we stop. Some of them you can, but we stop and we look at them, and it's really sad. The condition of some of them. You can't. You just can't read them, and that's a little bit of that local history that's lost because whoops, that's not what I meant to do. They're lost because you can't read it. And eventually that history is going to go away. Forgot to remove all this stuff so we can see the picture better. There we go. Now we can see that. Hello, Bone. Gosh, long time no see. You voted for Xenomorph because Alpha eats cats. Jonesy the cat survived the alien encounter. Yes, very good logic. That's good logic. And we have Tina the Naughty Dragon. Hello to you. It says, Good Friday. Morning, everyone, from your dragon of naughtiness. Well, I now have I put on my little watermark in my right-hand corner of the screen that we are an 18 plus channel. Like I say, even though I strive to keep it PG 13, um, there's some stuff that is 18 plus, especially like in some memes and things like that. And I don't want to not have to show some stuff because of that. So I've got that where we are. It does say that we're 18 plus, so that we can be a little naughty if we want to. Snorter says my former home state is overrun with historical markers. I just think they're neat. Um, but it is sad the condition of some of them. But I will also say it's sad some of the markers and things that are in national parks. Some of that condition, they're not as good, that good. And I know sometimes it's a money thing because the weather and stuff does take its toll on stuff, especially if it's in like bright sunlight, most of the time. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see some of them though. And thank you for listening while you're working, Bone. I appreciate that a lot. So let's see if we can figure out what this word is. There's an A, an I, and an S. The A is well, A and I, there's the two vowels there. So let's see. Oh, sorry, I was doing a little stretch there. We all have, this is an interesting one. Talking about cats, it is National Hairball Awareness Day from Days of the Year. I get all my information sources for my celebrations are from daysoftheyear.com, nationaldaytoday.com, and nationaldaycalendar.com. So Days of the Year says having a day dedicated to our furry friends, specifically focusing on something as quirky as hairballs, is simply beautiful. It's not just a day to wrinkle our noses at the thought of hairballs, but a chance to dive into the health and well being of our beloved pet, especially cats. This day originated with a very thoughtful purpose, excuse me. It aims to shed light on the fact that while hairballs are common among cats, they can sometimes signal underlying health issues, which they usually cough up. However, if this becomes frequent or problematic, oh wait, signal underlying health issues. Cats groom themselves. It's what they do, and in doing so, they ingest fur. This can form hairballs, which they usually cough up. However, if this becomes frequent or problematic, it might be time for a vet visit. From regular grooming to keeping an eye on their diet and hydration, there are simple steps that can make a big difference. Plus, it is an excellent reminder to pay attention to our pets' health and not take those hairball incidents as just another part of pet ownership. It's all about care, awareness, and sometimes a little extra grooming or a vet checkup. In a nutshell, National Hairball Awareness Day is more than just about hairballs. It's a call to action for pet owners to engage more deeply with the health and happiness of their pets. And Tina says, okay, here comes some naughty words, then booger. And yes, historical markers on this spot, nothing ever happened. And Snorter Poopa says, I'm a bear. I cough up hair boulders. I will say that is not, I mean, we had um, cats, um, but I don't think that was a really, really big problem. So we were fortunate with that. So an S, an A, and an I. Does anyone have any idea? Hey, Bucky, thank you for lurking while getting chores done. And hey, Ness! Hey, Ness, over on the Twitch side. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome. And Bucky, I hope you get those chores done today. Friday chores. Yay, yay. So, what could this word be? There's an A, an I, and an S. The A is not in the first spot. The I is not in the third, and the S is not in the fourth. And let's see, ST, whoops. I am doing well, Ness. Thank you so much for asking. Um, it's Friday. Gonna go see my mother-in-law and visit with her a little bit today. Saint. I cannot be in the third spot, but that's a very good one. Um, so after the show, I will be packing up my laptop that I just got through the wonderful generosity of my supporters who either subscribed to me on Twitch or donated to my Ko-fi. So I appreciate them all very much because now it allows me to be a little more um, mobile and I could do my work. So it can't be saint. How about okay? Store to poop is you gave me an idea. How about this? You ready, everybody? How about stain? Oh, stain. Nope, stain was number 6. So we got one because this one uh highlighted it when we get to it it'll just skip it. But we got a word, didn't even know it. So the S is at the beginning. The AI is not there and there's yes, and please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Hit it, kick it, punch it, I don't care. Whatever you want to do, go right ahead. So what could this word be? The A is not in this third. The I is not in the third or fourth. There's no N. I really thought it would be stain. So we have an S is the first letter we know for sure. Does anybody have any ideas? I don't. I don't. It is oh, hey, everybody. So we put that 18 plus little marker on there. I'm glad we did because guess what? It's World Burlesque Day. Dun, 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 dun. For those who are not aware of what burlesque is, it is a form of entertainment that is similar to a cabaret or it was extremely popular during the early part of the 20th century. It is a glamorous, satirical, raunchy, and irreverent performance that would consist of strippers, comedians, and a masters of ceremonies. World Burlesque Day is a tribute to the unique art form and is devoted to the celebration and elevation of burlesque and provides a way of boosting the art form's global visibility. So, World Burlesque Day. S S S A blank I blank. Hey, Woopa Troopa! How are you doing today? Please help us with this puzzle. S A Yes, Abbott and Costello got their start in burlesque. I think sometimes it could be, vaudeville was kind of, um, a burlesque, um, type, um, but yeah, like a kinda like a little, bawdy variety show, little variety show, I think. Has a little bit of naughty, and comedians, and yes. Oh, I don't have any idea what this word is. Uh, S I believe the A or the I is here. I think that's either an A or an I. I have no idea. There's no T. Oh, S because I thought satin, but there's no T and the I is not in the fourth spot. S-A said, and the I's not in the third. So the I has to be in the second or the last spot. Slane's a good guess, but the I, it cannot be in this third spot, and there is no N. How about Satan? Satin? Nah, we don't talk about the devil here. Whoopa. Did you say Satin? Sissel. Sissel. Let's try Sissel. For want of anything else, it is not Sissel, but there is an L and an A. So the A, the L is at the end, the A is at the end. Oh my gosh, what is this word? S-I-L, Silva? Well, let's try Silva. I don't know what that word is. Sissel, I think, is kind of like a rope. So let's try Silva. It was Silva. What the hell is Silva? I gotta look up that word, everybody. Oh, it's the trees or forest of a region. How appropriate. You guys will see how appropriate that is later. A written work on the trees and forests. It's the forest trees of a region or country. Interesting. Silva means forest or woodland. Well, we've learned something new today, haven't we? And we have, let's see, where are we at? Brogu, good morning to you. So we now have a two O's in the second and fourth spot, and then an R and a T. So that word. And the R cannot be in the third spot, so a T has to go there. Yes, Silva is Latin for forest. I did not know that. Well, it's very appropriate because, today is National Arbor Day. And what is Arbor Day about? Trees. National Day calendar says trees afford us many pleasures. In the spring, their buds let us know warmer weather is on the way. Their summer leaves provide ample shade on a hot day. And have you ever joyfully jumped into a pile of crisp, colorful leaves in the fall? And in the winter, trees branch offer shelter to wildlife for our viewing pleasure. Each year in April, National Arbor Day encourages us to celebrate and plant trees. Satin? Well, isn't that special? Yes, perfect imitation of the church lady. And this is like trees. Yes. Um, so how appropriate today. Trees. I hope everybody's voting in the poll. Ness, we do have a poll. Let me tell you what it is, and then that way you can pick which one you want. Let me know, and I will count it in. It is I like this. Well, let me get to it so I read it correctly. I like this alien creature best. Do you like Yacha from Predator, the Xenomorph from Alien, E.T., or Alf? Hmm? So there's our suggestions. The Xeno, please. Okay. So we now have Alf. Let's see, we have 13 votes. Let's see, we have this would be 6, and then divide this 6, 3. So Alf has 6. Um, Xenomorph now has 4. ET has 2, and the Predator has 1. So Alpha is still in the lead, but Xenomorph is not that far behind. We have 13 votes because I added one from the Twitch side. So if you haven't voted, please vote. We have 8 people watching on the YouTube side. We have 12 likes, thank you, and we have 4 people watching on Twitch. Thank you very much, the 4. Okay, let's see. Someone did put a word here. Motor. What a good word. I did not think of that one. So let's put in Tina says the bark on trees make a good back scratcher. And nope, it was not motor, but there is a T and an R. The T is not in the third spot, so the T can either be in the first, trying to look here, the first or the, okay, R has to be in the first spot because if you look, there's no R. R is not allowed in the first, the third, or the fourth. So it's RO. So the T has to be at the end. So it's RO blank OT. Oh, no, there's a T at the end. So it's RO blank OT. Because if you look, we can't have an R in the third spot because this is yellow right here. So a T goes in this spot here because an R has to go here. Robot, robot. Very good. This one we have a blank, an R, and a blank, and an E, and a P. And that's all we know. It's World Intellectual Property Day. National Today says it was established by the World Intellectual Property Organization, or WIPO, in 2000. The purpose of this holiday is to raise awareness about patents, copyrights, and trademarks. People can learn more about how these laws impact our daily life. Well, Ness, you have a wonderful nap, and I hope your day at work is pleasant. I hope it is. And thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yes, I believe that is a word, both brogu and snortopoopus. I will type that in just a second. People can learn more about how these laws impact our daily lives. It helps us to celebrate talent and creativity, which makes us able to recognize the contribution that creators and inventors make to our world. They help foster the development of societies and cultures. We would agree that innovation is what keeps us moving towards a new and more advanced future. So, yes, respect people's patents, copyrights, and trademarks. So, creep, 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 creep. That's what everyone is saying here. CREEP. It was creep. Now we have an I in the second spot, and then we have OLBM for the other letters. National Help a Horse Day. National Day calendar says National Help a Horse Day encourages horse lovers and advocates to join forces and protect abused and neglected horses. This day raises awareness of the need for horse sanctuaries and rescues. In the United States, the horse holds legendary status. Despite that, Despite that, many go unwanted, abused, or neglected. I think people get horses and do not realize how much work they are. And so they, like I say, they either neglect them or just abandon them. This day strives to address those issues by drawing attention to several organizations that support horse rescue, rehabilitation, and adoption. Their programs offer shelter and veterinary care for horses that have been neglected or abused. Many of them provide a sanctuary where the horses live out the remainder of their lives. Once rehabilitated, many of the horses become available for adoption. So if you're interested in the search, horse rescues and find things that are in your area. And Brogu, I think you are correct. I believe it is limbo. So we have an R and then we have an ACN, and we do not know what the rest of the letters are. So I've got an idea. Oh, this next one is sweet. Your first kiss day from Days of the Year. Do you remember your first kiss? That moment when anticipation turned into reality? It's often a mix of nerves and excitement, a pivotal point where feelings and emotions collide. For many, it's a memory filled with joy, awkwardness, or even humor, a foundational experience in the realm of relationships and intimacy. Reflecting on it can bring a smile, a blush, or a thoughtful pause as it represents a step into the complex dance of human connection. Whoever wrote this, oh my gosh. This special day encourages everyone to reflect upon that memorable first kiss and share their stories. Yay! Becky's got her dishes done. So share those stories, whether they're sweet, funny, or even awkward. The importance of the first kiss in our lives can't be understated. It is often seen as a milestone moment that can define romantic relationships moving forward. I don't even remember my first kiss. Celebrating this day can bring warm feelings, rekindle relationships, and offer valuable lessons from past experiences. The day also serves as an opportunity for learning and reflection. Whether your first kiss led to a lifelong partnership, a lesson learned, or simply a funny story to tell, there's value in every experience. And snorter poopus is like, how can an animal that weighs 950 pounds and eats 20 pounds of hay a day be hard to maintain? Yes, people go in with this, I don't know, sometimes fantasy idea when they get any pet. So yeah, and Whoopa is woohoo! I think that's about getting the dishes done. And then we have a ranch from a Brogu, and this one's already done. So we have money, and then this one is done because we only have one letter. So is this one. We got so, this one should be fairly obvious, but I'm gonna let you guys type in the word for me while I read another celebration. Yes, it's Alien Day. That's why we have our poll. Let's see how our poll is doing. Ba 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 da dee dee. We now have 14 votes because we have one on Twitch. So it looks like that vote was added to Alf. So that gives Alf 7 now. So Alf is at 7. I should write these percentages down. I need a little notebook so I can just write this down because when I start having to figure numbers and all that foolishness, my brain goes, yeah, no, I don't think so. What the heck are you doing? So, oh, what happened here? Oh, there we go. Let's go live. My YouTube went like kind of silly. It stopped working. My first kiss was with my now husband. Oh, that's so cool. I remember my first kiss. The Egyptians had just built their first pyramid. Oh my gosh. You are so funny. So we have Yatcha, Zeno, E.T., and Alf. So right now we have 8, 20. I'm writing down the percentages so I can keep track of. I was doing math in my head. It's a frightening thing, guys. Math is scary. Don't do it. So, let's go back to StreamYards here. Yes, Brogu, I believe that's the word, but we're going to read about Alien Day first. And it says, National Today. It is a day accompanied by celebrations not only to appreciate science fiction, but also educate people about it. The day provides science fiction lovers with the opportunity to partake in everything sci fi. It is spiced up by organizing sci fi competitions for interested persons to win alien, collectible, and wearable prizes. Did you know that Blade Runner, rated by critics as the most influential sci fi movie ever, was directed by Ridley Scott? Ridley Scott also directed the famous movie titled Alien, which I believe, what is it? Its 45th anniversary. When Alien Day draws, this is where Alien Day draws its inspiration. The choice of April 26th as the date of the celebration does not reflect, oh my gosh, the choice of April 26th as the date of celebration does not reflect the day the movie was released. Rather, it was adopted from the fictional name of a planet where aliens were discovered in the movie. And that is from National Today. Thank you, Brogu, for hanging out with us. And yes, pesto was the word, by the way, just so that you know. Um, it was correct. So thank you for that. Pesto. Yes, that was the word. So thank you for hanging out with us a little bit and participating in our poll and helping with the puzzle so much. So thank you. So Bupa says my first kiss was I kissed my stepdad's niece against her will. LOL. Ah, the memories. Oh gosh. Snorter Pippa says maths is the hard. Yes, math is hard. Maths is hard. My first kiss, I got surprised and almost knocked off my feet by a preacher's daughter. She actually walked me behind a building and ambushed me. Then soon her dad was looking for us. Honest. Oh my goodness. And Rufus says, to Bucky, because Bucky's like, "Ooh, big eye." Bucky says, "I'm a romantic. What can I say?" So this word has an S at the beginning, a IT in the third and fourth, and then there's an M and a E. Are you, and Bucky's like, "Are you guys okay?" We're fine. So it is 46 minutes uh, into the show, 10:46 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States, and we have 10 people watching. And Bucky asks, "Are you guys okay?" And Dadman's like, "Wow, Whoopa." And Whoopa says to Bucky, "You know the answer to that." And Dadman says, "Are we, Bucky? Are we, Bucky? You asked that? LOL." Yes, they are. They're very concerning, aren't they? So today is Get Organized Day. National Today says it's a day dedicated to cleaning up and decluttering your homes and office. Oh my gosh, I don't even look behind me. Like I say, I'm in my living room, but there's boxes here from stuff I've opened. There's camping equipment I still haven't put up. There's laundry that needs to be folded. There's DVDs I bought at a library book sale that I haven't gotten cataloged yet. There's a all the oh, there's Lego stuff set everywhere. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I should spend a bit of time getting organized. Did you know research has shown that not only does an organized space help you save time, it also gives you a sense of mental clarity. So I must be very mentally not clear, cluttered, my brain. Many people are swimming in a sea of clutter, frustrated and confused. Getting organized also enhances productivity and is closely linked with happiness, restfulness, and a sense of fulfillment. Well, you know what? That's baloney because I'm happy and I am not anxious at all about any of the stuff that's behind me because guess what? My my back is turned and I don't see it. And Dadman tells Bucky that he was overpowered. And Bucky says, "Hey, it's hard to keep a house clean when people are living in it." Act- exactly. And Whoopa says, "Sounds like you should evict them." So smite is the word. Smite is the word. And then we have an E at the end, an I in the third spot, an L and a D. And let's see, the L cannot be in the first spot. Let's see, the L or D cannot be in the first spot. So there's a different letter there. And let's see, I think that's about it. The D cannot be in the second spot. So the L must be in the second spot and the D must be in the fourth. And to Bucky's a victim with people living in. I can't evict my husband. The house is in his name. And evicting toddlers is a complicated process. Yes, that's kind of hard to do. So we have a blank, an L, an I, a D, and an E. And Whoopa's like, "Well, I tried." Thank you for trying, Whoopa. It's National Kids and Pets Day. National Day calendar says National Kids and Pets Day raises awareness of the importance of picking the right pet for children at the right time. It's an important decision that can lead to a lifetime of bonding between pet and child. The day also celebrates the bonds children and pets can share and a day to remember safety where our pets and children are concerned. There are many benefits of having a pet in a child's life, from fostering natural nurturing abilities to developing responsibilities. Pets have a lifelong impact on a child's development. It is also to remember that small children, as well as the pets, may not know their limitations and should not be left alone with each other. They should always be supervised to prevent injury to both the child and the animal. So, do we have any idea what this? And Sci-Fi says, "Howdy to everybody. I've been cloaked working. I understand that. Thank you very much for uncloaking for a minute to say hello to everybody." So yes. So we have a blank and Sci-Fi saying, "How about that NFL draft to Whoopa and Dadman?" I didn't even know there was an NFL draft. That's how little I'm into sports. So we have a blank, an LIDE. What could that word be? There's not that many letters left. Hmm. What could it be? It's Audubon Day. Audubon Day honors John James Audubon, an influential American ornithologist and painter. This day is marked by a focus on the beauty and preservation of birds and their habitats. Audubon, known for his detailed illustration of North American birds, left a legacy of appreciating and protecting wildlife. The celebration of Audubon Day is significant for raising awareness about the needs to protect birds, which I think is really, really ironic because he shot birds so that he could pose them to paint his drawings. I just think that's so ironic. I don't have a problem with hunting. I just have a problem with, how his the day to celebrate protecting birds, and he shot them so that he could pose them for his photographs. So sorry. But it brings people closer to nature and underlines the importance of conservation efforts. This day is an opportunity for everyone to learn about birds, appreciate their diversity, and understand their environmental challenges. So Whoopa saw the draft and said it was crazy. There were lots of funny moments. And Bucky says glide, which is the word. Glide is the word. It's not the word. Well, then what is it? Because L, D has to be be the fourth. D has to be the fourth. Because see, it can't be the first and the second. And there's an I. E is the there. So we have, so D has to be the fourth. And see, L, it has to be, what other word can there be? What word could it be if it can't be glide? It's saying that it's not the word. And I don't know what other word it's got to be. It can be. And Bucky's like, yeah, Whoopa, I agree so much. That one thing that happened, nuts. And Dadman says, I got to get caught up. Heard moanings about Jags again. And Whoopa says, Jags drafted a wide receiver from, oh, I knew what that, uh, but it's got a D in it. That's why. If you look at the up here, look at, see, because see, the D cannot be in the first and the second. So it has to be in the fourth spot because that's the only spot that's left over. The L cannot be in the L is not in the first spot. So it has to be in this one. So what, well, let's just do this. That's not a word. That's not a word. That's not a word. That's not a word. Hello, Delta Ray Studios. How are you doing today? It has to have an L in it. That's what is really getting me. And it has to be Lide. Okay, that's a word. Yeah, Bucky. Let's see what this word is. I've gotta look it up before I enter it. We're learning too many words today. Oh, to omit. Oh gosh, I do this a lot. To omit or slur over a syllable, for example, in pronunciation. I do that a lot when I'm reading, and I know you guys notice it. To strike out something that's written or to eliminate or leave out of consideration. So that is very interesting. Oh, I do that. I do that a lot. Oh my gosh, elide. So let's see here. Delta Ray asks, how is everybody doing? Snorter Poops is about ready to lose consciousness. Um, and Delta Ray says, I'm good, and you all, and hello, and learned a new word. So it is that. Yes, we learned a new word today, and I do that a lot when I read, and I notice that I do it. I don't know if you do, um, but yes, too many words. Head hurts now. Um, yes, that's our word of the day. Um, and let's see, how is everything? And some responses back to Delta, how everybody is doing. Trying to get a grocery list and a meal plan made, says Bucky. Doing good, got chores done. Uh, Snorted Poop is his head work. Let's see. It is a Hug an Australian Day. National Today. See, I did it right there. National Today. Hug an Australian Day is an international holiday celebrated every year. The idea is really simple. Share a hug with an Australian friend. A hug is a physical display of affection. It has been proven to have a positive psychological effect on both parties. Unless somebody doesn't want to be hugged, and then it has a negative impact. So don't hug somebody unless they give you permission. It is an easy way to share feelings of love, support, comfort, and happiness. A hug from a loved one or even a stranger can significantly enhance a person's mood. Oh, it depends on the stranger. Nothing communicates affection and care quite as a hug does. So go ahead, share hugs, enjoy hugs. Yes, it is Hug an Australian Day. And Bucky's like, nope, I don't want to hug a Australian. Then don't. Cannot be aloha because there's no L or H. I was thinking aorta, but that's not going to work. So we have Dadman says, need to tell hungry tonight. Bucky, no hug for Bucky. Bucky, no hug for hungry. Oh. Snorter Pooper says, I would hug Emily Gangadine, but not hungry. Agora. And Buggy says, I only like to hug my husband and children. All the other people I hug, I only tolerate for their sake. I'm not a touchy person outside of hubby and my kids. But that's why I say, whenever I see those celebrations, like always ask permission when it involves physical touch, because not everybody likes it. And some people, it really, really does bother them. My oldest, um, you if it was somebody, um, that they didn't know or was kind of, um, just kind of a someone an acquaintance kind of thing, and if they'd go to hug, you would just watch her whole body would just tense, this poor little thing just tensing. So I never said, "Go hug grandma, give you get." No, if they didn't wanna give a hug, they can be respectful without having to hug. And my mom, it was so precious. She would go to my oldest and she said would go, "I'm gonna give you a hug now. Are you ready?" And she and the oldest would kinda tense up a little bit, but kinda, acknowledge, "Yes, I'm ready." And then they would give a hug. And now it's so sweet because my oldest will go and just voluntarily give a hug. So I think that's really neat. But yeah, if you don't wanna hug somebody, don't. If someone does not wanna get hugged, don't hug them. It's wrong. Don't do it. And we have Agora, and it was Agora, and then we have Sa what is it, a satyr? Is that how you say this word? And Becky's like, "Yeah, I don't force my kids to hug people. I try to encourage them to at least do a high five if they don't want hugs. But if they don't, I tell them it's okay." Absolutely. Um, uh, Buggy says that she would not, no hug for Hundrey, not for free at least. So Dadman says, my motto is have hug will travel. And Snorter says, bear hugs are crunchy. And so Devin says, "Oh, Bucky, so you're a professional hugger?" She goes, "I do a lot of things for the right price. I am not proud of it." And sort of says to Bucky, "What would you do for Klondike bar?" And Bucky says, "Not much. They aren't great." So we have satire, then we have trial. Snorter Pooper says, "I'm ashamed of what I've done for a Klondike bar." Oh. So we have an A at the beginning, an EL at the end, and an N and a G. It is a National Garage Day, everybody. National Today says the garage is an essential part of every household. That's not true. It's evolved to become more than just a storage space. This practical space, it was supposed to be for your car, not storage. This practical space provides people the chance to practice their hobbies, make DIY projects, store their collectibles, or even entertain guests. This fun holiday is your reminder to declutter your garage and take the time to reflect on all the hobbies you abandoned and the projects you've been meaning to finish. Reclaim your space to accommodate your needs. Encourage productivity and inspire yourself by spending the day engaging in creative projects. Okie dokie. Angle. Or yeah, that's no, that's Angel. Angle is LE. Whoops. Oh, yes, Snortopoopus. Woopa Troopa asks, "Are you the bear on the cover?" And Bucky says, "I don't know anyone who can fit a car in their garage. It's for stuff they don't want to deal with in the next 5 years." I I want to make my garage into my studio. It started as a carport and then we closed it in to make a garage. It started no the people before us closed it in and made it a garage, and then I closed it completely in to make it a room, It was gonna be the schoolroom when I taught the kids, but that didn't work. It just never really has, uh, become what, its potential. So, my goal is I do wanna make it a, studio. But, yeah, that's another area that I need to fix. Uh, and Snorterpoopus tells Whoopa the bear on the cover of the Klondike bar, which Whoopa asked if that was him. He says, "Nope, that's Cousin Mort." And Whoopa can't fit a car in his garage because he doesn't have a garage. And Whoopa didn't. Whoopa says to Snorterpoopus, "Didn't know you had such famous relatives." So we have Angle, and we have Polka, and we have again, and then we have a B that we don't know what goes in the U, and then a D and a Y at the end. It's National Richter Scale Day. National Day calendar says this honors the birth of the Richter scale inventor Charles F. Richter. He was an American seismologist and physicist, most famous as the inventor of the Richter magnitude scale, which quantified the size of earthquakes. While working at the California Institute of Technology with Benno Gutenberg, Richter first used the scale in 1935. After publishing the Richter scale in 35, it immediately became the standard measure of earthquake intensity. Since 1935, there have been other magnitude scales developed, depending on the data available. Different scales are used. However, most are not as popularly known as the Richter scale. And Snorterpoopa says every bear is another bear's relative. We're a bit like Kansas. Oh, does anybody have any idea what this word? I'm going to type one in because I do. I think it's buddy. Be my buddy. And it is. And then we have a ditty, sing a little ditty. Then we have tunic and graph and then baker. And I am going to read the few more of these before we get to the end. We have National Pretzel Day, everybody. Days of the Year says most people would agree that there is something extra special about a pretzel. While at first it might seem like an average snack made of bread dough, it is much more than that. The rich, bready smell, that burst of salt in the mouth at the first bite is taken, and in some situations, the delicious flavor of cheese or another sauce that it can be dipped into. Or on the other end of the spectrum, there are those people who prefer the crunch of the kind of pretzels that can only be purchased in a bag at the store. These crunchy little salty snacks can be an amazing addition to any snack mix. Some might even say that they are the very foundation of sports gatherings everywhere. Whatever the personal preference is, National Pretzel Day exemplifies this delicious treat in all of its forms. So grab a favorite variety, sit back, and munch down on one of the most delightful of snack based days. Get ready for National Pretzel Day. You got to run to the store now. Have a good one. Bye, Bucky. Have fun. Bye, Snorterpoopus. Have fun. Have a good nap. And I hope you get all your shopping done. And we have Trust. Then we have Clump, Cagey, Elope, and then we have that word, which I'm not sure what it is, but we're going to finish the last two celebrations real quick. It's National No Makeup Day. National No Makeup Day. National Today says not wearing makeup means different things to different people. Makeup may help us conceal our flaws, express our personalities, or just make us feel more put together and confident while we're out and about. These are all excellent reasons to wear makeup, and we applaud them. On National No Makeup Day, everyone is encouraged to go barefaced for 24 hours in order to express and liberate your natural beauty. And we have National Static Cling Day. National Today says National Static Cling Day is an American holiday that is dedicated to recognizing the phenomena of static cling, its effects, and its control. Static cling is defined as the propensity or tendency of light in terms of weight objects, so light objects, to stick or cling to other objects as a result of static electricity. It is most commonly found in clothing, but it occurs with other items as well, such as dust to plastic items, combs to hair, skin to leather, and so on. What typically occurs during static cling is the buildup of stray electrons, both positive and negative. The actual cling occurs where and when two oppositely charged objects come in contact with each other. So, National Cling Day. I don't have no idea what this word. Oh, I know what it is. Nope. Oh, ionic. That's what it is. Ionic. And then we have promo, and we have giant, and then we have riser. We have completed the puzzle today, everybody. Yay! It's an hour 11 into the show. We have 10 people still watching. Thank you guys very much for watching. The words for our puzzle today were droop, silva, robot, creep, limbo, stain, ranch, money, mulch, pooch, pesto, smite, elide, agora, setter, trial, angle or angel, I'm sorry, polka again, buddy diddy, tunic, graph, baker, truss, clump, cagey, elope, ionic, promo, giant, and riser. So we have solved that puzzle. And as I said earlier, today is national is Arbor Day, so it is about trees, and that is what our meme is about. We have one more vote in our poll. It is one more for Alf. Alf is just kind of jumping ahead there. So Alf is now at 8 votes. Zeno 3, ET Zeno 4. Sorry about that. No, Zeno 3. My apologies. Zeno 3, ET2, and the Predator Yacha is 1. So very cool, very cool. Let me get this put where it needs to go. Um, and let's see where we are. What are we doing next? We are going to be doing some memes. And like I said, today is Arbor Day. And so, what does Arbor Day celebrate? Yep, it celebrates trees. So, our memes today are trees, something meaningful. So, here's our first slide today. Let me see how many we have here. Okay. Did you know that every day 10,000, 100,000 trees are cut to produce exam papers? Say no to exams. Save the trees. Absolutely. Save those trees. Human beings are the only species on the planet who cut down trees, make paper from the trees, and write save the trees on the paper. Exactly. That is so true. So true. I agree 100% with that. When Chuck Norris climbs a tree, he doesn't go up, he pulls the tree down. So, yes, Chuck Norris, don't mess with him. What is the tree's least favorite month? September! love it. September. Hey, look, everyone, a palm tree. Ah, people are like trees. They fall when you hit them multiple times with an axe. Huh? Oh, that went dark. If you look at the tree, it looks like there's a skull in it. Ooh. Before you leave, please take a bow. Oh, oh my goodness. Hmm. Must be mating season for the prime trees. I guess I probably should have given the warning that we are an 18 plus channel. But I do have it in the corner of my screen now on YouTube, so and I do have it in the title on my Twitch, so there we go. Oh, whoever did this is awesome. I think that I shall never see a poem as lovely as a "What the hell is that?" There's a tree still blocking my road. I can't go to work. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, Ismuth. I guess where this is at. Even the trees are dangerous. Yum, 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 yum. Uh, check it out. I'm the birch tree is saying, check it out. I'm turning green. And the evergreens are like, birch, please. Oh. Have you ever been so horny that even the trees started looking good? Face palm. Bull. I'm no tree expert, but it's definitely not hardwood. I was waiting for someone to comment. A threesome. Yes, it's a shame that Snort is missing these. And Bucky, yes, yes, but that's okay. They have, maybe they'll watch him on the replay. His bite is Much worse than his bark. I think I've used this picture in 3 memes. Yes, those are for late night. That's why I put the 18 plus disclaimer on my little right-hand corner. That little watermark says this is an 18 plus channel and bright red, so hopefully, people see it. Why does everyone I love leave? Oh, sad little tree. Because you're depressing. That's why. No, I don't know. What the hell, Mother Nature? Thanks for the heart attack. I'm gonna need a moment. Oh, Groot is ooh, ooh. Groot is happy. Oh, oh goodness. Oh. Oh, well, we have 3 people watching now on YouTube. I've chased everybody away with these memes. Oh, well. We have how many people? We have 14 likes. Thank you guys very much for that. Our poll is still the same with 15 votes. Alpha's in the lead. Uh, Xenomorph is second. ET is third. And, oops, let me look here. And Yacha is fourth. Oh, I don't care. It's okay. Those that are supposed to be here are here. That's everybody has lives. Stuff has to go on. It's almost noon. Um, oh, here's another one. Yum, 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 yum. The trees are invading. Yes. We're an hour and 22 minutes into the show. 11:22 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Here we go. We got just a few more of these left. Ooh, look at that ass. We know what's on his mind. And I believe this is our last one. No, we have one more after this. Go home, tree. You're drunk. Please go home. And our last one is tree, stop that. No, I must dance. I must dance. I love that somebody looked at that and saw that image. I think that is just so neat. But that is the last of our memes, everybody. I am so glad. I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed them. Um, so, yep, they gave me a chuckle. They gave me a chuckle. Um, so, um, I will say that it is 1:23. Um, past the into the show, so it's 11:23. I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping up this show so I can get ready to go and visit my mother-in-law today, which I'm very excited about. So here we go. As always, if you'd like to help Team Park Streamers as they raise money for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, there is the link. I will put it in the chat. So if anybody is interested, they can copy this link and post it on your social media to help them try to get to their $5,000 goal. They started with a $500 goal, so that I think that's really really awesome. Also, I am having a block party on Tuesday. I will be building the first section of the Lego Ideas Indiana Jones Temple of Doom. Hopefully, I will get it completed and then I can do the second section on Thursday. But yes, this is what my plans are right now to complete this part of the Indiana Jones on Tuesday at 1 p.m. I also have impromptu streams. If you want to find out when they are, follow me on Twix or Threads. The link, the page, whatever they are, what are they called? The address are right here. Twix is at MDadmanWalking and Threads is at Mrs.DadmanWalking55 with no punctuation. Um, Also, I have my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking, Monday through Saturday at 10 a.m. and Sunday at 1 p.m. Tomorrow, I will not be doing a stream in the morning. I am going to be doing a movie musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 and with Dadman Walking 55 tomorrow. Um, that will be after we watch the Alien movie. We will come back and we will talk about that. So I hope to see you later in the afternoon tomorrow to talk about the Alien movie. My P.O. box address is on my info pages on my YouTube and Twitch uh, pages. So if you would like to send me Deadman Walking 55 or my youngest Angelo, who is a streamer on Twitch, you can send it to that address. You can also support me through Kofi and Throne. Both are Mrs. Dadman Walking 55 with no punctuation. Kofi is monetary donations, and Throne are gifts. So if you'd like to support me in any way, go to those channels. And you can. If you would like to support me on Twitch, you can subscribe, become a member, and not have to watch those pesky commercials over there. So, yes, thank you very much for all the support. Let's see. Da, dee, da. These are some of the gift builds that I have done. I thank you all for these wonderful gifts. And they are under gift builds on both of the platforms that I stream on. I have my live streams and VODs on YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no numbers. If you want reminders of my stream schedule, um, you can go to Twix at MDadmanWalking. For everything that I schedule, I try to give an hour, 30, and 5-minute reminders that the show's going to start. Just to help you out because life is busy and the notifications don't always work. So, yeah, if you want to keep up with that, you can follow me on Twix. And I believe that is all we have for today, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and close the poll with 15 votes. We have Alf in number one, the Xenomorph in number two, ET in number three, and the Predator in number four. It makes me happy that everything gets a vote. I get sad when nothing when something doesn't get any votes. I want to go onto another channel and just vote for it just because. So thank you all for who have participated in that. And on that note, I'm going to say see you next time. Remember to be kind, show love, and that you're not promised tomorrow. So go to bed each night with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you all peace. You have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening, morning, whatever it is in your neck of the woods. And I hope to see you next time. Tomorrow, sometime after we watch the Alien movie, we are going to be doing a review, a talk about it, and just maybe even do just some little chit chat. I have some alien memes to share. So I think it will be a fun time. So I hope you guys can show up. Um, uh, Tomorrow. So, on that note, everybody, bye bye and have a great rest of your day.